Okay, so as I was saying, I found out that there is a very good material to use as fuel, and you got actually plenty of it. Like, I'm standing on it. This ground, the ground can be taken with a pitchfork, any kind of ground basically, except rock. So you can simply just get lots of this floor. The game is pretty big, so you can get it from somewhere out of your house. The point of having this kind of floor and not remove it is just so that grass will come out in places where there is no buds. I'll call that a bud. It's not really blood, but this is not a flower. That's not important now. One thing, since I'm not going to plant trees at this point, I'm going to use pine cones as fuel, so that my campfire lasts the night. So yeah, the ground, specifically the savanna, can actually be very good for the fire. 2 pieces will get your fire alive for the full night. So yeah, it might be a good choice when you're playing this. And just so that you do not waste your logs or wherever you want to use as fuel. You could use sticks or the grass, but usually you need it for something better. Okay, my food levels are about off. I'm just going to get these pieces of grass, and then I'm going to start making one of the very useful things you need to get food: traps. And you can use the traps on the rabbit holes. At some point you want to create the science machine. For that you'll need gold, and to get gold you need to get rid of stones, like the stone I broke before. Those might have gold, but there are ones that absolutely might have gold for sure, because they have veins, golden veins in it. Those are the ones you're going after later to get the science machine. But as I was saying, if you want to get the science machine, you should choose wisely the place where you want to set your permanent camp, because you can make a fire in any place. It will eventually burn out, but if you want a definitive place, you will need a fire pit, which includes stone. You'll need stone for that. It just won't vanish after it runs out of fire. It's just gonna put some fuel and it will reignite. Okay, so now let's make some traps. Get some food. Can actually do quite a bunch of them. So I'm going to make 3 of them. It's usually what I have, 3 or 4. I'm going to probably keep this one as my base camp. Let me see the map. Okay, this is the map. You can see this is the wormhole. I'm not going there anytime soon. This is a road. You walk faster on roads. This is water. You can pretty much do nothing with this water. You can actually fish in the game, but I believe it's only in the ponds, like where there are some ugly ass toads there that have some sort of mouth with lots of teeth in their heads, and they kill you pretty quickly. If you try to defeat one and there are many of them around, they're all packed up in you and will kill you quite fast. You can see all the resources, so this map is cool. You can move the map around. You can use the zoom function. You can see where the berry bushes are. Did I get any berries from this place? Yeah, but it's empty now. You can actually relocate a berry bush to your base. Here you can see the ashes of my campfire, but I will not use those ashes. I will not pick them up. I can get ashes whenever I want, and the ashes are useful for a few things. I got a mushroom, but I shouldn't eat it raw. I should cook it. Actually, I should not cook it. I must eat it with something else. When I'm cooking in the crock pot, the mushroom will have no ill effect. If I eat it like this, it will have any effect. Look, I got a rabbit already. I'm gonna set the trap again. Always do that. Okay, so he is still alive. I'm gonna let him being alive for a little more. Now, when deciding the base camp, you should make sure that you have plenty of resources around. I particularly will look forward to a place where there are buffaloes, so I can get manure easily, sorry. And so that I don't have to walk lots and lots and lots, and not waste time to get manure. I can always just simply camp in a place where I'm looking for something else in the night, instead of trying to go back home, because that would just delay the acquisition of important materials. That would be very bad. I'll soon have to eat. When it gets night, I'll make a fireplace. I'll make a fire and cook the rabbit. Yeah, you can simply cook the rabbit in the fire, and it will restore some food levels. Or you can simply cook it when you have the crook pot, but currently I cannot get the crook pot yet, so I'll have to make do with what I have. Okay, so I'm going to make the fire ready so that I don't risk starving. You know, the game is called Don't Starve, and it's actually easier to not starving than to survive in any other ways. You can even die from exposure, like when it's winter and it gets super cold. It becomes a problem. Well, anyway, let's cook these morsels. And now I have cooked morsels, I'm gonna eat them! As you can see, you don't recover that much, so I'm going to cook some carrots as well and eat them all, rather than eating them raw. I don't like to eat them raw, that would be bad. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but as you can see, you cannot wash your food, so it's not it's not the best thing to do. It's a good thing I don't have to go to the bathroom, or that would make the game a bit more complicated. I'm getting lots of grass, but not enough sticks. Sticks is something. It's twigs. Well, let's call them twigs. Call them by their names. I know it's getting dark, but it's okay. Oh, look, some more stone. That's good, because we need some more stone. We need lots of stone. Usually what I do more further in the game is to get enough stones. Oh, I got netherite, but I don't really want netherite. Like, I don't even know what's that for. Just get some more wood before the dusk ends and starts the really dark night. Yeah. Okay, if you have an extra tool of one type and you break it while using it, the new one will get equipped right immediately, so that's quite useful, rather than you having to re-equip it. Ah, more seeds. It's funny because the seeds show up when a bird comes to the ground and he has a chance to drop the seeds. But sometimes there are seeds on the ground, a bird comes and he eats them. That's bad. That's evil. I don't like those birds. They're evil. Add some more fuel, because now the dark night is going to start. And I actually did this wrong now, because I have nothing to do through the night. Anyway, let's look at this. These are the tools available. These tools I can only get when I have the science machine. I believe all of them are with the science machine. None of them is with the alchemy machine. You see, here it is. You can make the science machine here. I only need the gold nugget. Somewhat easy to find when you have stones that can drop them. This is the alchemy engine. You can make some more advanced stuff with it. And then a lot of other gadgets that are quite useful. In survival, I could do grass suit, but I'm not going to do so. When I have the science machine, I'm going to do a log suit. It's much better. I'll also do a backpack. backpack is really important to give you 8 extra slots, so you can walk around and collect more stuff. And if you're lucky, you can pick up a certain staff with an eyeball in the top, and you'll have Chester, which is some sort of horned pumpkin-shaped monster that goes around after you, and you can store 9 items in it. And if you're tired of having him following you, you just leave the eyeball staff in the ground, in your home, wherever you want. Okay, so we need more twigs, yes, but that's not what I need to find now. What I need to find now... Oh great, it's raining. Raining is bad. It will decrease your sanity a bit, and it will accelerate the rate of which the fire will burn out. Yeah, fires are not exactly waterproof. That would be silly. Oh, got twigs, got a mushroom, got more twigs, got a carrot, add berries back to the left. I could kill butterfly. Butterflies are good to recover health. And you can get back health by eating. But when it's butterflies, butterfly wings, or seeds, and I believe berries also. Not sure berries recover health. Anyway, those are better ways to recover health. The best way to recover both health, sanity, and food levels is cooking and heating mandrake root. Those things like knock you out silly. Like the screen goes all black, and I'm not sure, but maybe a day goes by, but if you eat it, it will be good. I don't know if it still will be good if you eat it raw. Never tried it. Just know that cooked is wonderful, so if you find a mandrake root, just pick it up. Those will look like... It looks like a turnip. So... You? Can you... A bee? Look, it's resting! The bees got tired too from flying. It's kinda stupid, they don't usually get tired in real life. Anyway, I haven't tried to acquire bees yet. I'm quite sure I'll need the bee net, but for that I need spider webs. And spider webs are a pain to acquire for one simple reason. Spiders are tough and are going to kill you if they can. And they can. And they usually pack up on you. And that's not really good. Pack up. I shouldn't say pack up. They group up on you. Yeah, they bound up on you. Something like that. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I don't like this kind of soil. This forest soil dark. Oh! This is good. Here it is, the kind of stone I was talking about, with veins, golden veins. These are just as a chance to drop gold. And here it is, gold nugget. I can make a science machine now. So I can make a backpack and a log suit. And then I can, if I decide to attack something, that should be good. I will survive longer with the log suit. Cannot use the log suit and the backpack at the same time, so I always have to drop the backpack while I'm fighting. Look, 3 rocks. No need to waste my pickaxe. Oh, this is... Oh, damn it! It's not what I thought.